Australia, the land of golden beaches, flat whites, and ever-growing house prices. For decades, buying a home here has been seen as the ultimate goal: a quarter-acre block, a backyard for the kids, maybe even a hills hoist spinning in the summer sun. But somewhere along the way, that dream began slipping out of reach. In cities like Sydney and Melbourne, the average home now costs over $1 million. For many Australians, the dream of homeownership feels more like a fantasy from another era. But what if we told you that dream is still alive? You just need to know where to look. In this video, we explore the cheapest cities to buy a home in Australia based on the latest 2025 data. We're not just talking about price tags. We'll cover lifestyle, job opportunities, population trends, and why some of these cities might be the best-kept secrets in Australian real estate. Let's dive in. Before we get into the list, let's set the stage properly. Australia's property market has been on a wild ride in recent years. First came the pandemic boom, where record low interest rates and a rush for more space drove prices to dizzying heights. Then came the sharp interest rate hikes, aimed at curbing inflation, which quickly cooled the market. Households felt the sting of the cost of living crisis, and for a while, prices corrected in many parts of the country. Fast forward to 2025, and we're now looking at a highly fragmented market. Some cities, like Sydney and Brisbane, have seen prices rebound strongly, fueled by tight supply and strong demand. Others, however, are flatlining or even trending downward, particularly in regions where affordability and economic uncertainty remain key concerns. And while national headlines love to obsess over million-dollar homes in Bondi or Toorak, the real story is happening quietly elsewhere. Because beyond the spotlight, there are still places in Australia where you can buy an entire house. Yes, a detached home, on land, for under $400,000. In 2025, that's no small feat. To find them, we analyzed median house prices from CoreLogic and Domain, looked at population growth, local economies, livability, and long-term infrastructure plans. Let's begin with number 10. Townsville, Queensland. Let's start in tropical North Queensland with Townsville, a city of around 180,000 people that offers a surprising mix of affordability and opportunity. With a median house price of roughly $520,000, it's far more accessible than many capital cities. Despite being a major regional hub, Townsville is home to a significant port, James Cook University, a large military presence, and serves as a key gateway to the Great Barrier Reef. Its economy is impressively diverse, spanning education, defense, logistics, and tourism. Importantly, house prices have remained relatively stable due to a steady supply of housing. While demand is rising, it hasn't surged at the pace seen in southeast Queensland. What makes Townsville even more promising is its growing investment in renewable energy and major infrastructure projects, which could help drive long-term economic growth. For buyers looking beyond the big cities, Townsville is a smart, forward-looking choice. 9. Ballarat, Victoria. Just over an hour from Melbourne by train, Ballarat has become a popular choice for those looking to escape the high prices of the city while staying connected. With a median house price of around $510,000, it offers relative affordability alongside charm and convenience. Once known primarily for its gold rush history, Ballarat has evolved into a vibrant regional hub with over 120,000 residents, and that number is growing fast. Its beautiful Victorian-era architecture, lively arts and cafe culture, and strong sense of community give it a boutique town feel, even as it expands. The city is also increasingly commuter-friendly, thanks to regular V-Line train services and ongoing infrastructure upgrades. While property prices have risen over the past 5 years, they've recently stabilized, making it a potentially smart time to enter the market. And if hot, sticky summers aren't your thing, Ballarat's cooler climate is an added bonus worth considering. 8. Rockhampton, Queensland. Known as the beef capital of Australia, Rockhampton, affectionately called Rocky, has more to offer than just cattle. This central Queensland city is home to around 80,000 people and enjoys a scenic spot on the Fitzroy River, just a short drive from the beaches of Yeppoon and the Capricorn Coast. While agriculture and mining services remain core parts of the economy, Rockhampton is diversifying. The health and education sectors are growing rapidly, thanks to major hospital expansions and a strengthening university presence. These developments are bringing in jobs, infrastructure, and long-term potential. What really sets Rocky apart, though, is its affordability. With a median house price of about $380,000, Buyers can find spacious homes on generous blocks, something that's becoming rare in many parts of the country. For those looking for a regional lifestyle with urban convenience and growth on the horizon, Rockhampton is definitely worth a closer look. 7. Whyalla, South Australia. South Australia's iron ore city is finally having its moment. Whyalla, once seen as a declining steel town, is now in the midst of a quiet transformation. A major green hydrogen project, significant upgrades to the steelworks, and fresh private investment have injected new life and optimism into the region. Located on the Eyre Peninsula, Whyalla combines industrial opportunity with natural beauty. Think ocean views, great fishing spots, and relaxed coastal living. Its economy is still rooted in resources and manufacturing, but the shift toward clean energy has added a forward-looking edge. The best part? It's still incredibly affordable. With a median house price of around $400,000, buyers can find renovated three-bedroom homes just minutes from the beach, something unimaginable in any major capital city. For those willing to look beyond the usual markets, Whyalla offers lifestyle, potential, and affordability in one of South Australia's most overlooked locations. 6. Mildura, Victoria. Situated on the banks of the Murray River, Mildura is a vibrant regional city that blends natural beauty with economic opportunity. Home to over 55,000 people, it's best known for its thriving agricultural industry, particularly vineyards and citrus farms, as well as its warm, sunny climate. But Mildura offers more than just fruit and good weather. It's increasingly becoming a destination for tourism, food, and culture, with a growing hospitality scene and regular festivals adding to its appeal. The city's infrastructure is strong, with good schools, a well-equipped hospital, an airport, and reliable transport links. These amenities, combined with a relaxed lifestyle, make it an attractive option for both retirees and young families looking for space and affordability. Despite its growth, Mildura's property market remains accessible, with a median house price of around $470,000. In fact, it's still possible to find comfortable family homes under $350,000, a rare find in today's housing market. 5. Geraldton, Western Australia. Western Australia is home to one of the biggest surprises on this list. Geraldton. Located about 4.5 hours north of Perth, this coastal city offers a mix of lifestyle and economic potential that's hard to ignore. With a median house price of around $490,000, Geraldton is one of the most affordable spots to own a home on the WA coast. Despite its stunning beaches, laid-back vibe, and growing industries, the local economy is driven by fishing, agriculture, and mining, giving it a solid foundation. But there's more to come. Geraldton is being positioned as a future logistics hub with significant investment flowing into port upgrades and improved rail connections. This increased connectivity is opening the door to new opportunities in trade and transport. While it may seem remote at first glance, Geraldton's mix of affordability, lifestyle, and infrastructure development makes it a smart pick for buyers willing to think beyond the big cities. 4. Bundaberg, Queensland. Yes, the home of Bundaberg rum is also home to some of the most affordable property in Queensland. With a median house price of around $485,000, Bundaberg, affectionately known as Bundy, offers coastal living at a fraction of the cost of more hyped-up locations. For years, it quietly flew under the radar, but that's starting to change. Located near the southern Great Barrier Reef, it offers access to world-class natural attractions without the tourist crowds. Bundaberg is also a powerhouse in agriculture, producing everything from sugar and macadamias to avocados and ginger. Add to that a growing tourism sector and a boost in jobs from the expanding NDIS support industry, and you've got a city on the rise. Despite all this, property here remains highly affordable, with homes under $350,000 still easy to find, though probably not for long. For buyers chasing value with long-term upside, Bundy is one to watch. 3. Broken Hill, New South Wales. Welcome to Outback New South Wales, where Broken Hill stands out as one of the most affordable places to buy a home in Australia. With a median house price of around $200,000 and many properties available for under $200,000, it's a rare opportunity in today's market. Known for its rich mining history and striking landscapes, Broken Hill also boasts a thriving art scene, complete with galleries and festivals. Despite its remote location, the city is well equipped with essential services, schools, a hospital, and even an airport. For buyers priced out of the big cities, Broken Hill offers real value and character. 2. Mount Gambier, South Australia. On the border of South Australia and Victoria, Mount Gambier is a quiet achiever that's starting to draw more attention. With a median house price of around $495,000, it offers buyers the chance to own a full-sized home. As South Australia's second-largest city, Mount Gambier has everything you'd expect from a well-rounded regional centre: schools, hospitals, shopping precincts, and solid infrastructure. But what really sets it apart are its natural wonders. The iconic Blue Lake, volcanic craters, and dramatic sinkholes make the landscape feel anything but ordinary. Despite its strong local economy and growing appeal, Mount Gambier has remained largely untouched by the rapid price booms seen in other parts of the country. It's a city with livability, stability, and serious value, especially for buyers willing to look beyond the big capitals and coastal hotspots. 1. Port Pirie, South Australia. Located about 2 hours north of Adelaide, this industrial town has a long history rooted in smelting, manufacturing, and regional trade. With a median house price of just $330,000, it stands out as the cheapest place in Australia where you can still buy a genuine livable home, not a shack or a studio apartment, for under $270,000. While Port Pirie has faced its share of environmental challenges, particularly around its lead smelter, there's been serious investment in environmental cleanup, improved health infrastructure, and efforts to diversify the local economy. It may not have the polish of a coastal hotspot or the buzz of a capital city, but it offers practicality, space, and a sense of community. For buyers locked out of pricier markets, Port Pirie is a powerful reminder that affordable housing hasn't vanished. It just might be waiting in places you haven't considered yet. Now, you might be wondering, why are these places so cheap? There are a few key reasons. Many of these cities are located far from Australia's major hubs like Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane, making them less attractive to those who prioritize proximity to capital cities. Job markets can also be limited, with local economies often relying heavily on just one or two industries. Slower population growth means there's less competition for housing, which helps keep prices down. And then there are perceptions. Some of these cities still carry outdated reputations that no longer reflect the reality on the ground. But here's the twist. Those same factors can also create opportunity. As remote work becomes more common, infrastructure improves, and people rethink their lifestyle priorities. Many are looking beyond the big cities. Regional centers that were once overlooked are now gaining attention as smart, affordable places to live, invest, and build a future. From coastal Queensland to outback New South Wales, these places defy the myth that affordable property no longer exists. But more importantly, they challenge us to ask, what do we really want from a home? Is it just about postcode prestige or quality of life? If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Would you move to any of these cities? And remember, sometimes the smart move isn't the one everyone else is making. Sometimes it's the one no one's talking about yet. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.